See, there he is, our 2022 British Hillclimb Champion, Mr. Wallace Menizes. I'm now going to hand over the microphone to our buddy Ponzi down on the, well, just a triangle there. Over to you, Mr. Pons.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, anyway, I've got with me Trevor Willis. Another terrific run, Trevor. Well done. Great season. Very hard to compete with some of these later cars. And once again, you've done a fantastic time. How's it all generally been for you this year?
It's been really interesting. Trying to get amongst the DJ Firestorm and all the gold GR59s, which they're fantastic cars, and to be able to sometimes beat one or two of them is really good, really good.
Well, once again, we call you Scary Trevor, and you've had a magnificent season. Very well done, Trevor. Have a wonderful season next year. Look forward to seeing you out again, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Well, here he is, 6 times champion Scott Moran. Another fantastic run, and I thought you had every chance of winning that until, of course, Mr. Menzies. How did it all go? You were really focused there, Scott.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had a bit of a moment, first corner on the grass, and then I thought I was going to do what Alex did at the top, but yeah, he did it better than me. No, congratulations to Wallace. It's really been a really good year for all three of us. It's been a fantastic championship, and I've had a prime seat watching the two up the front.
Well, I think you do yourself an injustice. You've really started to wring the power out of this car, and with your skill, I'm sure next year you're going to be a fantastic competitor, and we look forward to seeing you next year, Scott.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you.
Well done, mate. Well, here I am with Wallace Menizes, my friend from Scotland. He's had an amazing season. The car has been incredible. His team has been amazing. But you've driven with fantastic consistency, Wallace.
Yeah, I think once we got over Prescott, it's been a really good season. The two guys in front there that have just gone down were legends when I started, and it's kind of a privilege and honour to compete against them. But this year Alex has been absolutely outstanding. He's led most of the year. I didn't look at his splits before I went up, but I have every confidence if Alex came off they'd be monstrous, and that was a new track record in the making. So I'm gutted for Alex. He's a really good pal. It's not how you want to win, but it's a mark of the man that he left nothing on the table.
Well, in fairness, I did have a look at the splits, and Alex was about 0.69 up on Scott when he went off at Museum there, so he was absolutely flat to the track. But you've done well because you beat the emotion of knowing you'd won the event and won the championship again for the 3rd time, and yet you still put on an amazing display.
I don't think that's emotion. That's because the boys hid it from me down the bottom. I see the 3 of them up there: Tommy, Duncan, Russ, and then Tim Wilson bubbled because I hadn't worked the maths out. But some people can go up and drive to a time. Scott Moran's got an F10 button in his car that it does exactly the time he wants, and he had that for many years and was a royal pain with it. I can't really go half-hearted into it. That's when mistakes happen, when you change what you're doing, change your approach and don't push. So just kind of do what we do. And yeah, I was aware what Scotty's time was and what we had to do, and kind of not go. I expected Alex to do the record, so before I got out of the car at the bottom, it was whatever he did, it was going to be a record. So I was quite changing emotion for that one.
Well, we got the privilege of watching you again later on. It's always good to watch you race. You've been fantastic this year. We're looking forward to the second runoff too, if you feel you're up for it. So good luck this afternoon.
Right, thank you, and thank you to the boys down there and everybody that's come out to watch today. Really appreciate it, and thanks Alex, and sorry Alex.
Been emotional, folks. Fantastic.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Ponzi. And yes, Alex Summers, as you've heard earlier, Alec and I were working the splits, and yeah, we figure he was on for a class record. Here comes, actually there's Alex now. Actually, do we want to get a word with Alex? There comes Alex has come up to meet Wallace. So yeah, Alex and the team, they've all come up to see Wallace and congratulate him. And it is a lot. There's a lot of emotion floating around. There's a lot of work and effort going into this. They race each other week in, week out. Sportsmanship always to the end. And we're just going to have a word with Alex. Alex has come up to the booth, so take it over, Ponzi.
You're a star, mate. You're a star.
Oh, thank you very much. Probably not my proudest moment, I must admit. It's a shame to let the boys down, let DJ down, Deb, Mum, Dad. Obviously they've been as much a part of this as any of us. So it's a shame for them, but
you've let nobody down, mate. You were absolutely flying up the hill. I reckon there was a hill record potentially there. You were at least 0.69 up on Scott. So who knows what could have happened if it just hadn't held together a bit longer, but you did brilliant, mate.
Well, I do have the accolade of being the fastest through the fallow speed trap ever, but I didn't finish. I went off, I went straight on, so it's hypothetical, isn't it? Wallace has just not put a foot wrong all year. It's proper champion material. He's a legend now, 3 times. Massive congratulations to him and to the team around him. He's just built the most formidable hill climbing operation I've ever seen. So I couldn't be happier for him, and it's disappointing for me, but it wasn't lost today. It was lost, Chelsea when I dropped the back end at bottom S. That's the way it goes. But I'm just happy for the sport, happy for everyone. I hope you've had a good time, and all the new spectators that we've got. I hope you've enjoyed it.
You've made the Firestorm a formidable car. You've really brought it through. Your own driving has been amazing. Next year, you're going to give them a lot of headaches, boy.
I've not made the Firestorm formidable. A big group of people, Del, Andy, Neil, Sam, all the other people who've been involved in the project, Mum, Dad, Simon Mather, Debbie, everyone who drives the car. I mean, Trevor drove it last weekend. Every single person can stake a claim for that to be as good as it is. It's a great team. Involves 3 or 4 different types of personality. You've got to have your dreamers, your pragmatists, your grumpy sods like me. So no, that car is good because of a massive collective effort. Right down to the people who do the wiring loom, engines, gearboxes. I can't name them all, but no, we want to keep pushing. We know the car's quick. Obviously, I've just got to be more consistent and hopefully make him work for it again next year.
Mate, you've been brilliant. Well done, Alex. Thanks again.
Round of applause for Alex, please. And thank you for coming up. True sportsman.